What's up, YouTube? This is Rocky, and you know what? I really did not want to come on YouTube and make a video, but I guess I have no other choice but to come on here because something is really fucked up about my TikTok account. And there are a lot of old people on TikTok and shit, and they're on there so they don't like young people like me to come on there, and so they flood your account with likes and shit. And they think they're so fucking cute, and it's like, I'm no 10 or anything, but I don't give a fuck how fit you are. I'm just trying to control myself right now because I have the worst headache, and I've been crying all day because I have not been feeling well. I mean, literally, death has me by the asshole. Literally. He has his little fingers, and I'm not talking about anal sex. Literally, my ass hurts, and I don't know why, but, I'm the mother of two. I've given birth in my lifetime, and they say that things like this are prone to happen after you've given birth, and it's because before I used to hear commercials about hemorrhoids. I used to hear commercials, but when I went to the doctor, I mean, it seemed like the worst thing that you can have because they would show commercials with hemorrhoids that looked like the size of walnuts. And I thought to myself, I would never, ever want that to happen to me. And if it did, I'd be prepared. I'll have me some preparation nation. I'll be ready. Well, here I am at almost 10 o'clock at night with no preparation age. I can't go out to Walgreens. I just had a thought that I could do DoorDash, but I'm not going to do DoorDash just for a thing of preparation. I can't do that. I'm so tired right now. Hold on. My skin is really dry. Hold on. I got to put on a moisturizer. And this is not, this is one of my favorite moisturizers. This is not a paid. I wish it was, though. La Roche-Posay's Lipicard Balm. It's for like extra dry skin. You all have no idea. Oh my God. My skin is so dry right now. And I'm putting on extra, I put some in my hair. And I'm putting on extra layers on because my skin is super, super dry. It's really dry. But, like I said, I'm the mother of two. I've given birth in my lifetime. And it has said that, the pH of your body changes after you've given birth. And so I guess my body's pH has changed, and right now I am suffering something so awful. It's not even funny right now. Look at my eyes. Oh, I have bags under my eyes. They look awful. And emotionally I feel tormented and beat up on because I have a temperature. I literally have a fucking temperature. I literally am hurting in my nether regions because when I was giving birth to my son, my body literally tore. So I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out what it is that I should do in order to stay calm and peaceful. I'm trying to do it emotionally. Because every time I drink something, it comes through me. It's like diarrhea. Every time I drink something, it goes through me. If I eat something even heavy, I've been eating pulled pork sandwiches. I had 2 pulled pork sandwiches today, right through me like liquid. And imagine how that feels on your ass. It's like burning hot lava on your butt. But those are one of the perks of, those are one of the changes that your body goes through after you've given birth. So basically, I don't know what to do right now. So I'm sitting here, I'm being very patient. I was literally standing on the wall, unable to move. unable to move, unable to sit down, all because of my behind. And I mean, I love being a parent. I love giving birth. It's one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. But the first time, and one of the things that I read on a book about on giving birth is that is one of the major causes of hemorrhoids, or the change in your body's pH, and healing is after you give birth and there's a tear. So that, a lot of doctors recommend that, while you're pregnant, before you give birth, that you exercise like a mother, that you eat until your full potential, even if you become grossly obese, because that fat becomes a healing agent. It becomes a mechanism to help you heal. It becomes a mechanism to help you to feed your body different the different elements and chemicals and molecules that it needs, so that it heals. Because you can lose weight. A lot of people think it's impossible. It is not impossible. What is impossible is to become comfortable with your body and yourself after you've given birth. And like I said, man, I was out at Walmart today because we got a new cat, and I had to get a litter box. I had to get some things for my house. I had to get a lot of new little things to go around the house, body lotion, face creams, dishwashing liquid. I got a little mop that I just basically, I still want a steam mop though. And I mean, I was suffering while I was at Walmart. It was the most ridiculous thing that a person would ever, I was hoping that I hadn't been noticed. But I was literally walking around Walmart in my pants, just feeling so beside myself and feeling so terrible. And now I'm at home. I can't sleep. I'm afraid to go to sleep. Because what if I die? You can die, people. Don't underestimate your nether regions and what you're going through with your butt. Because I can a hemorrhoid the size, like they said, of a walnut could sprout, and I could bleed to death. It's fact. I'm not saying that it is going to happen. I'm not saying that I hope that it happens, but it is a possibility. So basically, I'm going to stay up until I feel better. Basically, I'm going to stay up until I am less inflamed. Basically, I'm going to stay up till my temperature goes down. And see, these are the things that in life that we really just do not expect to be going through as we get older, as we're going through the change. And people need to start taking this shit seriously, because I want to find out how many women actually do die from hemorrhoidal issues after giving birth to their children. I bet you it's a lot more than we think. So basically, I'm going to stay up. I'm going to make this video because I think that, if anybody is scrolling or going through the same thing that I'm going through, you're not a freak. You're not a freak of nature. You're not a sick person. Your body is going through changes. Basically, basic changes of getting older, aging, which does not make you worthless. It does not mean that you're less than. It just means that your body's going through changes. It does not mean that you're less attractive or less desirable. It just means that your body's going through changes, and you need to respect that. And you need to make others, not allow, but you need to make other people around you respect that, because we work our bodies up into such a stress that people sometimes just drop dead. I'm serious. Literally, life just falls out of them because they don't take time to recognize when they're hurting. They don't take time to recognize when there's something going on with them, especially stress, because we're always concerned about how we look. We're always concerned about how we appear. I'm not saying I want to walk around in the world like a fool or an idiot. But what I am saying is I do want to be comfortable in my own skin, and my health is extremely important to me. It truly is. My health is one of the most important things to me because in your youth, you don't think a lot of it. You don't think a lot about your health when you're young. Because you're young, your knees feel strong, your legs feel strong. And as you get older, old people are always made to feel bad about getting older. They're always being made to feel guilty about getting older. You know, they're always being made to feel like or being told that something is coming along that is younger or better or stronger, and that's a lie. Young people are dying too because they're ignoring they're ignoring their health because people don't expect for young people to get sick or for life to fall out of them because of stress, because they're young people, and we're all vulnerable in this world. We're all extremely vulnerable to a lot of things in this world, and our health is definitely one of them. We don't eat right. We don't drink enough water. Some of us can't even drink water, but I mean, it's good to have a liquid. Cause like for me, I'm drinking apple juice. And apple juice, I know, has a lot of fiber in it. And I know that fiber is going to bind to those tissues, and it's going to bind to the tissues in my stomach and in my sphincter and whatever else leads to the outdoor down there. Is going to make it more firmer because right now it's hot. Right now it's hot, it's liquidy, and it's burning my ass. So basically, I'm just laying here, just trying to take it easy, trying to eat high fiber foods. I just had a salad with some avocados, with some tomatoes, some mushrooms, anything fiber that I could think that would, make my stool a little bit thicker is basically what I had to do. I will not be touching water right now because water and I are friends. I do my 8 glasses a day. I do it. I do more than 8 ounce. I mean, my 8 glasses a day. I do more than that. So I'm just not going to touch water. I'm going to stick to things that are high fiber, stick to things that are going to bind to my, to me and make me feel warmer. And that's going to harden up my stool a little bit more because right now, man, I swear to God, my backside is on fire. It is on fire. And I'm sorry about that. It's on fire. And I'm just basically trying to do whatever I can do to become comfortable, to get comfortable. And and I know it's tedious to some people, but have you ever seen those meticulous people who are just, they're very, very, very particular about how they eat, very particular about their day, what they do in their day, the moments of their day, what they do, what they put in their bodies. Because if you can remember what you eat, you can remember what's coming out. That's all I'm saying, man. That's why I try, I usually gorge myself on foods, which is why I gained weight. But if you can remember the things that you eat on a daily basis, you won't have to guess. And whatever the hell it is you've put in your body. Hold on, I need to get a headband so I don't have to keep holding my hair back. Hold on. Because basically I need to see who I am because I'm so, I just can't believe how bad I feel right now. I have not, and it's kind of reminding me of me, when I was younger and I was a mom and I was pregnant, and how much fun I thought it was going to be. But now I'm feeling it. The boobs are going south. I don't give a shit. I'm not fixing them. I refuse because I don't like pain. The nose is a lot bigger. Fuck it. I'm going to have to deal with it because I don't like pain. And because I'm in the position right now, I'm like, my ass literally is burning. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but it's just I'm going to become comfortable with who I am. I'm going to recognize who I am. I have not seen my hair look this beautiful since I was 8. I've always had relaxers. I've always had something chemical done, and now the curls are beautiful and they're rich and they're defined, and I look more like myself than I ever have in my life. And yes, I am becoming emotional because I'm happy about it. I don't have to fake. I don't have to be phony. I can do what's realistic. I can do what's what's realistic for me and not what other people expect, because first of all, I'm too old and too lazy. The devil can hash out shit all he can unhash shit, and his minion can sit on there and feed that shit. They can feed on that hot shit all they want to, because I don't care. Because I refuse to engage in it. I refuse to relive it. I refuse to be involved in it ever again, because it's a memory. What did Harry Potter tell Ron's little sister? It's a memory. It's over. It's done. It's been one. And just because you want to hash out the gossip and shit, do that for yourself. Go ahead. But I can't engage in it. I mean, I have family members, people in their fucking 50s, remembering shit that we did or that happened when we were like 7 or 8. I'm like, really? Oh. And here I was at 50 some years old trying to forgive you for the dumb shit that you did, but you wanna keep bringing it up. And that's one of the things that I think that I got this little bralette at Walmart, you guys. I'm not trying to be provocative or anything, but it's so pretty and I love the color yellow. And Walmart has a bomb ass clothing line out. This is not a paid advertisement, but I'm just saying, I'm hoping next week to go there and shop. But here I am at an older age, and my family members are bringing up shit that we went through at 7 and 8 years old. They're rehashing that shit. That's nothing but the adversary. Because like I said, when the devil is in the world and he's gasping for air and he's trying to get the last little bit of time so he can resurrect himself, or basically resurrect himself, he chooses dim-witted people like my family, and I have to continue to forgive them. I have to, because they're my family, and I don't want to see them wiped off the face of the earth. I don't want to see them die demonically or viciously or tragically. I would like for us to live out our days telling crazy stories, looking at our grandchildren and yes, possibly even fighting again. But not as savages out in the wild, because there are people out there who are in their 60s and 70 years old, man, ready to do the devil's bidding. So as for me, I say, when you get your head right and when you get your mind right, then yeah, we can hang out. But until then, fuck no. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. It is what it is. So basically, I'm feeling a little bit better, but it's better for me to talk about my health. And I think another thing that's causing I'm happy, but I think that another part of, my body's pH changing is that I've lost quite a bit of weight. I mean, I was huge. I think I've lost maybe about 20 or 30 pounds in the last 4 to 5 months. And so I'm going to the bathroom a lot more. I'm peeing a lot more. which is why I kind of keep cranberry juice around a lot more. And that definitely does help with my urinary tract health. And I just truly am feeling a lot better. And that's why I wanted to post this video today on YouTube to talk to older people, because mostly when I open my YouTube channel, or when I open YouTube, there's fashion videos and haul videos, and the next thing you hear is that, oh, this influencer died because of this, or this influencer now is hospitalized because of that. And they're not really talking about their health. They're basically representing big companies and their fashion line. And what is the point of looking that fabulous if your health is messed up? What is the point of having that great pair of jeans or that nice pair of shoes if you're sitting there suffering from, and not just acne, but something internal that could have been preventative? Because the next thing you know, you're going to get some whiner, or what do they call you guys, Karens? I don't think that's right for you to come on here and talk about people's health. I'm like, honey, I'm a human being. I've been through it all. It is my right. What is the point of going out there and investing in a killer wardrobe that you won't wear because you don't give a shit about your blood pressure that day, or you don't give a shit about your stress levels? And I do. I give a shit about all that. I give a shit about the fact that I'm battling hemorrhoids right now. And it's not funny. And you see, you can't just go putting any old thing on your ass. You cannot. They don't even recommend putting aloe vera. So one thing that I did is I took a little wet wipe. I took a little bit of... The devil's still trying to be famous, y'all. It is just so funny. I got a wet wipe. I got a wet wipe. And some Vaseline, because it's basically dryness. It's a varicose vein in your butt because either you have not had enough protein or enough liquid. Yeah, it's a varicose vein. And once it pulsates, it's the grossest thing ever, because veins pulsate, right? And once it pulsates, you begin to let off gas. It stimulates your intestines, which means your desire to go. So you're pooping a lot more. And so, when you poop a lot more, it becomes what? It moves from a solid to a liquid, because the acids in your stomach are burning it. And that's another one of the side effects of weight loss, which is what people don't tell you when they're promoting these crazy ass diet pills that will possibly kill you if your asshole runs too dry. I'm trying to be as plain as I can, because I don't want to be candid in my video. I do want to be candid, but I want to be as real and as honest as possible, because a lot of people don't think about those things when they're trying to lose weight. That you're sitting there one day and you're feeling really good about yourself, and then 3 times today, you guys, 3 times, I became so severely dehydrated that I've been applying moisturizer all day. To my lips, to my face, to my body. Oh! I've been applying moisturizer to my lips, my face, my body, and keeping my little pucker down here. I've been keeping it moist. And because the worst thing that I can do is let it dry. The worst thing I can do is let it dry out. And I just don't want that to happen. And I have not had coffee. I could go make some green tea, which will help. But I want you guys to start thinking about your health. I mean, it's great to go out and buy some new things. Walmart has a whole line. It's just great. And I'm not, promoting Walmart or anything, but I mean, you can go to Zara's and shit like that and get a lot of the things that you see on the runways and on the web pages and everything. But, you know, I'd rather deal with functionality right now. And I'd rather deal with what is reasonable right now. And to be honest with you, I'm just being fascinated by the new shit that they have out in fashion. And Walmart just seems to be the closest thing to me today. And it seems to be the only thing that's on my mind right now that's pleasing. So I'm going to say thank you guys for listening. I'm sorry if I was being lewd or vulgar, but, pay attention to your health. Not just what you see, but everything that is under the surface. Not just breast cancer, but get your spine checked. Get your stomach checked. Your gut, people. Get your gut health checked out. And again, this is Rocky. It takes 30 days to break a bad habit. It also takes 30 days to learn a new, more positive, more productive behavior. Peace.